So I've been thinking a lot recently about relationship statistics. There's a lot that blow my mind. I'm hoping they'll blow your mind as well. My first one I have for you is marriages that last past 60 years tend to have two things in common, most of them. If you were to guess what you'd want in a 60-year marriage, what would you say you would want in that as one of the two main factors? Oh, fucking property, you want that? You want that in there. Not on the list, apparently. Number one thing is trust. We agree trust should be on the list, yes? Number two is the weird one, but it makes sense. If you were to guess something that would also be the other thing on the list, what would you guess the thing would be?
Oh, man, probably dying together.
Dying? It's cute, but then the marriage ends. So it is trust. Trust is number one. The second one is low expectations. That's the second one. You might be saying to yourself, I want someone rich who'll get me things, yes? You're gonna get a divorce? Ooh! I want someone who's really good in bed. Oh, you're gonna get screwed. Ooh, both meanings. I want someone. End of sentence. Listen, someone. No expectations. Nothing more. Are they breathing? Maybe not. Maybe we die together. The second fact I will bring up is if your relationship, if your marriage is in a rut, there's something called the 2-2-2 rule. What that is every 2 weeks, you take a private, personalized date with your person just alone. Every 2 months, you take a weekend alone together somewhere close. And every 2 years, you spend a whole week together, hopefully somewhere far away, like Greece. Without your notes. It's coincidental that some of the girls I've dated in the past have done their own 2-2-2 method. And what it was is, after 2 years of dating me, they started to date 2 other guys and forgot to tell me about it. Yeah! Oh, yeah! You man, how many times do you think that has happened to me?
Twice.
No, just once! Oh! Thank you for falling for my trap. Coincidentally, that's what she called a relationship with me. A trap! Ooh! Hey, I cry at night. No, oh, some other people. Here's another fact that blew my mind. This is a divorce fact. 25% of American married couples fight about this thing every single week. What would you guess if you were to guess that thing? What would you?
Money.
Money's like all of us have fought today about money in our relationship. That's the highest fight. 1 in 4 couples in America fight about Facebook every week.
What?
Not social media, not everything combined, just Facebook. 1 in 4. 1, 2, 3. Why is your ex liking your photos? 1, 2, 3. Why can't we start a couples account? 1, 2, 3. Why won't you accept my mom's friend request? Yeah. Boggles my mind. An additional fact. Of the popular dating sites, like we talked about Bumble earlier, they did a study, and 30% of the people on those sites are already actively in a relationship. Which, going back to those people fighting about social media, is like, she's mad about what I say on Facebook. Wait till she finds out about what I'm saying on Tinder. Oh! So here's a palate cleanser, and that got a little, I have a friend who wants to marry a farmer. I'll just leave that with you guys for a second. She lives in South Carolina. But her logic is a farmer has a job, has land and a house, and worst case apocalypse, her family gets food first. Starting to sound pretty good, right? Yeah. Old MacDonald, E-I-E-I-O. Here is her problem. She doesn't know which one of the 20 farmer-based dating sites to join. This is true. I was going to do all of them, but it takes too long. I'll do the top 5. At the very top is farmers only, which should be the only one. I'm going to skip number 2. Number 3, 4, and 5, singles farmers, farmers dating site. You guys want to know what the number 2 place to find a farmer to marry is?
Yes. Christian Mingle.
eHarmony! Oh! You would think Kristen Mingle, but no. eHarmony beat out both Equestrian Cupid and Muddy Matches. Those are all real things. So I've been thinking about this a lot lately because those who know me in the crowd know I went through a really bad breakup about 2 months ago. Oh! Stop it! But I have a certain way that I deal with breakups. Do you have any way that you would recommend a friend deal with a breakup?
Smoke a lot of weed.
Smoke a lot. We have a unanimous drug to this table. Oh, I like the way you think. Here's what I do after a breakup. Anytime I think about that person, I open up an email draft. And instead of talking to them, I just write it into the draft. And you're like, August 29th, 8:20, I thought about you during my stand-up show. Then later, like, it gets longer and longer. 10 o'clock after the show, August 29th, I listen to our playlist. 11 o'clock, August 29th, I cried because you weren't there listening to the playlist with me. Yeah, it gets really long and really sad. Why would you do this, William? Well, inevitably, after 6 months, a year, you end up talking to this person, and they inevitably ask the question, well, did you even think about me? Did I even think about you? Let me just send an email real fast. 400-page novel! You guys have heard about love bombing? I am a weapon of mass destruction. That method has worked 100% of the time I've used it. And how many times have I used it? Twice, yes! I didn't lie this time because we broke up. We need to get back together. So one final thing. Oh, that's that. Okay, great. We don't like breakups. Maybe some people had a breakup recently in this room. Oh, no one. Doesn't it? Great. So some of my friends have go-to first dates. Does anyone here have a go-to first date that they've taken many people on? Okay, great. Just me, great. My go-to first date is I take them to Barnes & Noble, the one on Union Square. Yeah, there's a cafe there. You can see if they like stories. You can see if they're an intellectual, aka can they read? You can also see if they're too much of an intellectual for me, i.e., if they start walking into nonfiction. Oh! Historical biographies? I have never read one of those! If that goes well, I then take them to a normal date, a bar near the Barnes & Noble. And as the date goes well, it's a perfect date. We all know how it ends with me saying,